Wow. Adam Silver, first of all, yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo. We back. We back talking sports. Adam Silver has got to be the worst commissioner in NBA history. The most out of touch, ignorant. Yeah, I saw what happened. I did, but it's getting spooky out here. But I want y'all to hear what Adam Silver said. Now this was posted a couple of hours ago. I missed it, um, but I had to make a video about this, bro. Adam Silver is a goddamn idiot. Listen to what this man said, and we're gonna come back and talk about it, bro. Because this is ridiculous.
Of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights based sport, so, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid.
That ain't what I'm hearing, Chris. I'm just keeping it real with you. I ain't hearing he was a good man. I'm hearing a lot of people shit on him online, and I've seen a couple of tweets that I've seen that was, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of people online did not fuck with him, but I ain't really know him. And I know he worked for the Trump administration. He was helping Trump get elected, so I'm not a fan of him. I don't do politics over here. I'm not, what I'm saying, Republican or Democrat. I don't even, the whole country is messed up. But yeah, I want y'all to hear this. This is to be heard in totality.
Huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights based sport, so, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising based that consumers can consume. There's a huge amount of our
I want
content
y'all
that
to hear
people
what he
can
just said,
essentially
bro.
consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights
No,
based sport,
this man
so.
said the NBA is a highlight based sport. He basically said if you can't afford the streaming services, you can watch a lot of their content for free on TikTok. You can just watch the highlights. That's essentially what he said. If you can't afford the streaming services to watch NBA games, you can still watch free highlights because the NBA is a highlight sport. Did y'all just hear what he just like, bro? Listen to what he just said. What's up, Rap God?
There's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights based sport, so, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising based that consumers can consume. There's a huge amount of our content that people.
So you're telling NBA fans, listen, you're telling NBA fans. Now I feel you, Rap God, but it's young people in the comment section. It's young people making videos saying this is bullshit. You're basically saying if you can't afford the streaming services, nah, we ain't gonna put more games on TV or nothing like that. How it used to be, you can just watch the highlights. That's just like watching the game. That's basically what you're telling us. Watching the highlights is just like watching the game. So we shouldn't even watch the game, huh? These same NBA fans who pay all this money for NBA League Pass who can't even watch their own team in their area already. So if you pay for NBA League Pass to watch, let's say you stay in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you pay to watch the Charlotte Hornets. You can't even watch them. But you can watch the New York Knicks. You can watch the Detroit Pistons. This man called, what the fuck is a highlight sport? You cannot gauge how great a team is by damn highlights. If a player have a triple-double and you going through highlights to try to gauge his game, but you don't see that he had 9 turnovers and had 28 in the first half, you cannot get the full scope of an NBA game and analyze everything through fucking highlights. It's 48 minutes. That's why you watch the full fucking game. The highlights, they illuminate the best parts of the game. You goddamn idiot. What is wrong with this man, bro? This man literally just told all the NBA supporters, hey, if you broke, hey, you still could watch the highlights, you know what I'm saying? You still could watch the highlights, you know what I'm saying? We got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. A lot of our stuff still free. You still got to pay for that NBA League Pass, though. And, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay for, you know what I'm saying, Amazon, you know what I'm saying, Prime, you know what I'm saying, you still got to pay for that, you know. Then you got to pay for, you know what I'm saying, the other streaming services we on, too. Don't use illegal streaming services. Bro, do you realize the hole you just dug yourself into? Number one, you can't stop illegal streaming. People are not going to stop illegal streaming. I'm one of them. I'm not finna stop. You know why? Because the NBA product is shit. We might have a lot of parity and this, and that. All-Star game, ass as hell. They really don't start playing, letting them play physical and defense until the playoffs. The regular season is ass. Ass with the physical play, the defense, the effort. This man really, listen to this.
People can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport, so, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising-based that consumers can consume. There's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free.
This man basically said, fuck y'all. We going the way we going. We gonna keep going on streaming services, taking games off of TV. And if you can't afford it, go watch the highlights. That's crazy to say. The NBA is a highlight sport. Bro, you literally are lying. You're literally trying, bro. You literally just said, that's a slap in the face. You just said fuck you to all the NBA fans who can't afford streaming services, who don't got that type of money, who got bills and everything like that. Nah, you can't watch the game. No, we ain't putting more games on TV for y'all. We don't care about y'all. Only the people that got money to watch our streaming services. The same games we've been getting on TV for years, decades. Yeah, man, I'm just sick. I got a little bit of a cold. But yeah, like, he hadn't already killed the NBA, Chris. He putting it in the dirt now. This man is bro, he is atrocious. No self-awareness. You do realize that the NBA's ratings are plummeting. Do you understand what's being said about your league? What's being said about you? You are trash. You are literally the worst commissioner ever. Ever, bro. Ever, bro. You got working people, bro. Listen, check this out. You have working people, season ticket holders that go to every game. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Cool. Them people, they're going to be straight regardless because they go to every game. They're season ticket holders. Then you got the people who can't afford streaming services, who they can't afford to set money to the side every month for streaming services. They going to be cool. But then you got the majority probably of the NBA fans. I don't want you to say the majority, but a nice amount of NBA fans who cannot afford or don't want to pay that every month just to watch NBA games, who already paying for NBA League Pass, and they can't even watch their own teams. Then on top of that, you just told us that the NBA is a highlight sport, like it's not 48 minutes, like it's not a two, however it is, 2.5, 3 hour game going on. Where the highlights ain't 3 hours. You don't get every waking moment of the game. That's why we watch. So just watch the highlights and see who win, huh? You don't know who win. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't afford the streaming services, so I gotta watch the highlights to see who won. No, I'm gonna go watch Stream East. I'm gonna go watch Much Streams. I'm gonna go watch Crack Streams. I'm gonna go watch one of these other legal streaming. He basically telling y'all stop, without saying it, stop illegal streaming and go watch highlights. You must be a fool, bro. This shows you they're moving away from the common NBA fan and moving up to, you know what I'm saying, the rich NBA fans or the well-off NBA fans, and forgetting about the common people. Me, if I could get a streaming service, but why would I do that, bro? Why would I pay for that when I'm already getting it for free with illegal streaming? The NBA not good enough for me to be paying for no damn streaming services. They don't care enough. Why would we pay for a product where they don't even care? They don't even give effort. You didn't ruin the All-Star game. This man said the NBA is a highlight sport, bro. That's one of the dumbest things I ever heard, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we need to get rid of him. That's the only way the NBA is gonna have any chance. We need a commissioner that's going to enforce. We're gonna have to enforce some rules or something. Get these players put more incentive on putting the show out for the fans. But he ain't gonna do that. Cause this man just said if you can't afford streaming services, just watch the free highlights. Like y'all giving us something. We got tons of our content for free. So nigga, you supposed to put that shit on there. You supposed to put that stuff on social media. The NBA is supposed to have an NBA account on all social media. That's something you're supposed to do. It's called marketing. That ain't got nothing to do with oh yeah, you can do you're supposed to put highlights and market your brand. Stupid. That ain't nothing extra you giving us. Bro, this dude is a fucking idiot. What's up, Gideon? This dude is literally the worst. I need y'all to hear this one more time, bro.
I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport, you know. So
this is actually like insane.
The New York Times, for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, there's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport.
Exactly. That's another stupid rule that we gonna get on. TikTok, them Twitter, not counting half-court heaves as missed shots.
For that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport, you know. So, you know, Instagram, TikTok, you know, Twitter, you name it, any service, you know, the New York Times, for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a.
This man said the NBA is a highlight-based sport, and essentially, a lot of our content is free. No, your highlights, not your full games. You dumbass nigga, you know the difference. This man think we should watch, bro. This man think he probably is Rap God. This man think we should watch free highlights over illegal streaming where we can watch the full game for free. He think highlights takes the place of watching a full game. He think they the same thing basically. It's a highlight based sport, so it's more about the highlights than the full game. So why do y'all post full games on the NBA? Why y'all post legendary full games? Hmm? I just want to know why y'all post legendary full games on the NBA account. Hmm? Hmm? Why do you have NBA League Pass if it's a highlight based sport? That don't make you no money if it's a highlight based sport. Think about what you're saying, Adam Silver. It's so easy to come on, bro. Come on, it's this too easy for me, bro. It's too easy. Listen, the in-season tournament is because these niggas don't want to play hard. They had to incentivize that shit just for people to play hard. That got to be the dumbest shit ever, bro. You never needed this before. These niggas is too entitled. These dudes is too entitled, bro. Simple as that. Now I'll be real with you. I actually don't have a problem no more with the playing tournament. To be honest, I really don't because Miami for real, Miami Heat for real. But it really gives a lot of teams at the bottom though. They have to play harder. You know what I'm saying, to try to get into one of them playing spots. Before, shit, if you was in 9, 10, you know what I'm saying, 11 seed, like you wasn't really playing hard like that. You knew you weren't gonna make the playoffs. You weren't gonna make that last 8 seed. But now, shit, you actually got a chance to get into the play in. So I kind of have changed on that though. But at the end of the day, bro, this nigga Adam Silver has ruined the NBA along with a few other people and a whole generation of entitled NBA players. You got some NBA players who, you know what I'm saying, got that mindset from the back, you know what I'm saying, the past eras, the 70s, 80s, 90s, last era. 2000s is the last real era, bro. I'm just keeping it real with you. The 2000s is the last real era where they really cared about legacy, cared about the fans and everything. After the 2000s, bro, like start getting weak, bro. Niggas start NBA players start getting soft. The NBA start getting extra soft. And then look at us now. We got our own commissioner saying the NBA is a highlight based sport and you don't need to watch the whole game. If you can't afford the streaming services, just watch the highlights. So if if Ja Morant hit a corner three over Wembyama, you know what I'm saying, but they forgot to put it in the highlights, you won't know because you just watch the highlights. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have money for the streaming service, and they playing on Prime Video. John Morant had a layup from the other side of the backboard, but you didn't get to see it because they forgot to put it in the highlights. But it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it's highlight based, as if they put everything that happened in the highlights, every great play in the highlights. Come on, bro. This man is a blubbering idiot, bro. He's an imbecile, and them letting him become the commissioner has got to be one of the biggest fumbles in NBA history. Yo, Adam is 100% worse than LeBron. 100%. I don't even think LeBron would say no shit like this. And y'all know he say a lot of goofy shit. I know LeBron wouldn't even say no shit like this. The NBA is highlight based. Come on now. I need to hear some NBA players on this. I need to hear some of my boys talk about this. I need to hear Ticket, Dreamers Pro, you know what I'm saying, Uncut Hoops. I need to hear some of the top dogs talk about this, bro. Pull up, KB. I need to hear some of y'all talk about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen, you know what I'm saying, too many videos about this yet. So I don't know if I'm the first, but this got 5.6 million views in 8 hours. Actually, this was yesterday. My bad. This was yesterday. So yeah, this has been out for a whole day. So I haven't seen anybody talk about this. This September 11th. I want to say before I go any further, you know what I'm saying? RIP to all those who lost their life on September 11th. 2001. I remember I was standing next to my mom, you know what I'm saying, watching it on TV in real time. So RIP to all those who lost their life on September 11th, man. That's crazy. And it's crazy that my man's got, you know what I'm saying, he, you know what I'm saying, was unalived, you know what I'm saying, on this day. It's crazy. Yeah, Uncommon Sense. Yeah, I know he probably will talk about this. Shout out to Uncommon Sense. That's another underrated channel too. The basketball show is a real good channel too. But yeah, this I need to hear y'all talk about this. This ain't it, bro. This is not it, bro. Yeah, he did, and I'm actually surprised that on Twitter they're going crazy on him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who he is. I know he had a company that was, you know what I'm saying, working for Trump that was funneling money to get people to vote for Trump. But you know what I'm saying? All I know is they're going crazy on him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to get shot in the head or you know what I'm saying, that or unalived or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who they're you know what I'm saying, whether they Republican, Democrats, nobody deserves, everybody has a family, everything. Nobody deserves to get, you know what I'm saying, deleted. But I don't even know. I've never seen nothing like this. Like I'm on Twitter, they're going crazy. And it ain't in a good way. I'm just gonna say that. But I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. And we got to get rid of this bald head alopecia clown, bro. He is ruining our league, and it's not gonna get better, bro. He is absolutely awful, awful, awful commissioner. This man just said our league. He just said the NBA, bro, is a highlight based sport. Like, so that means the coaches should just watch the highlights then, huh? They should just show them the highlights since it's a highlight based sports, and you know what I'm saying, the full games don't matter as much, right? Think about if Roger Goodell for the NFL said, hey, if you can't afford the streaming services, NFL fans, you could watch the highlights because the NFL is a highlight based sport. Think if whoever the commissioner for the MLB, hey, baseball fans, if you can't afford our streaming services, you know, you could watch the highlights. Hey, tennis fans, come on, hockey fans, NHL fans. Yeah, if you can't afford our streaming services, you could watch the highlights. You could watch Sidney Crosby, you know what I'm saying, score a goal in the first half. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying. You could watch, you know what I'm saying, Alex Ovechkin. I can't even say his last name. Ovechkin. You could watch him, you know what I'm saying, score a goal in the second half. You know what I'm saying? You can go back watch Mario Lemieux, you know, one of my favorite NHL players. You can go watch him, you know what I'm saying, score his shit and everything like that. What's good, Sav? You need to hear this, Sav, bro. I'm gonna play it one more time before I get on up out of here because this is insane, bro. I'm gonna play it one more time before I get out of here because this nigga Adam Silver must be out his damn mind, bro. He gotta be smoking some of that good stuff, bro.
Kind of paid firewall, a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport.
Motion, you gotta hear this too. Y'all came in late.
Huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport. You know, so you know, TikTok, you know, Twitter, you name it, any service, you know, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not.
I'm feeling a little better. I appreciate that motion.
There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising based that consumers can consume. There's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights based sport. You know, so you know, Instagram, TikTok, you know, Twitter, you name it, any
This
service,
man said
the New York Times, for that matter, to the extent that your content is not essentially consumed for free. I mean, this is
a lot of our content that they essentially consume for free. Like you can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is a highlight based sport. Like this is ridiculous, bro. You just reduced our game to just you just watch the highlights and you can get everything like that you would get watching the real game. This is like, bro. I don't even know like what to really say anymore, bro. No commissioner has ever said no shit like this, bro. Bro, I don't know what he's smoking. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need to see what he's smoking, bro, because obviously, bro, he higher than anybody right now, bro. He is on a cloud. He's standing on a constellation or something, bro. Because there's no way that you thought this in your head and thought that you didn't think how this would sound for real. There's no way you just said this and thought like, bro, do you realize what you were saying, bro? You really encouraging the people who don't got streaming services. Okay, just watch highlights. Don't watch the full game. What's the purpose of that, bro? Watching 4 minute highlights. And y'all highlights not even that long. You don't have extended highlights, nigga. Y'all highlights is what, 12 minutes, 11 minutes? What are you? So we should watch 11-minute highlights over watching a 2 hour and 30-minute, 3 hour game. That's the same thing. Right, okay. Hey, great way to market your brand. You doing a great job, Adam Silver. You doing a great job, Adam Silver. Great job, bro. I don't know. Yeah, he gotta be on that crystal. He gotta be on that crystal, that Fent. What is he gotta be on that nitrous oxide? He must be hanging with Kanye because some like Kanye must have slipped him some of that nitrous oxide, bro. But Kanye ain't even like, come on, bro. How like, bro, this is the most yes, very pathetic, Sav. Like this is super pathetic, bro. It don't even make no sense. Why would you say this, bro? Why would you say this, bro? I feel that, Chris. I feel that. Like, but why would, even if you thought this, why would you say this? And if you look in the comments, bro, first comment, Adam Silver is a dumb fuck. Literally the worst commissioner. This can't be real. He is also blocking EA from making another NBA Street. Wow, you're a lame ass nigga if you're doing that. Those who cannot eat dinner with the rest of us can eat scraps from the table. It's still food. Exactly. My bad, Joel. But yeah, that's essentially what he's saying. Those that cannot eat dinner with the rest of us can eat scraps from the table. It's still food. The NBA commissioner himself promoting watching highlights instead of actual games is insane. Sorry, all of you can't afford our money grab partnership with these streaming platforms. Just watch the highlights then. This guy is so out of touch. This is why the league is in decline. You can't get full scope of NBA of a game at all through highlights. He not.
We're good, bro.
Said we're good, bro. Said he just called us poor for being fans of live sport and not wanting to buy and manage damn near 17 different streaming services. Basketball is the go-to sport for impoverished kids in our country. Exactly. You got people. Why you think it's a global sport? The Olympics. You got people in Sudan who don't even got working water, but they know how to hoop. You saw what Sudan did to us in the Olympics. How close it was. They don't know nothing but basketball, bro. They don't know about no streaming service, no this, and that. NBA commissioner admitting his professional sports league is for clip farming. A what sport? Cut the season in half, make the games four games apart. Solved any problem the NBA has. This will make fans hungry for more, and they'll sell out games. There's too many to care about. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Highlight sport. You can't tell me they don't make it easier to score today. Pathetic commissioner. Stern must be rolling in his grave. Shit is crazy, bro. Like, I really can't believe he said this, bro. But at the end of the day, they don't care. So listen, at the end of the day, they don't care, bro. That's all he's saying. Your broke ass better watch the highlights if you can't afford the streaming service. That's basically what he said. Your broke ass better watch the highlights. In return, NBA fans just laughing at him. Like, nigga, we not finna stop watching illegal. We gonna watch illegal streaming now more. We finna go on illegal streaming more now. Yeah, boy. I'm telling you. Worst commissioner in history. You just keep making it the same. You keep making it so easy. Exactly. Very, very, very much so, Sav. Insulting us. Great job, Adam. Great job on, you know what I'm saying, showing your the people who pay all your players' salary is the reason why your league is how it even got to be this way, by demeaning them and telling them, oh yeah, the NBA highlight sports. You can't afford the streaming services, watch the highlights. It's still NBA. What the fuck kind of message is that, bro? The NBA, wow. No wonder the NFL kicking y'all ass, bro. No wonder. And I'm an NBA guy first. I love the NFL too, though, for sure. But come on, man. Facts, Cheyenne. I watch boxing through that. I watch basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the rest of my movies and stuff, I get on YouTube and stuff like that for free, for the free ball. And like, it's way too easy. Like, y'all thought y'all took down Stream East, but I was just on Stream East. Hey, I love October baseball though, and my Tigers just whooped on the motherfucking Yankees. So you know what time it is. My Tigers is very, very good this year. So when my team is good, for some reason, I'm just more interested in that sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even a baseball guy like that. You know what I'm saying? My days of rooting for baseball is done. But I will be watching October baseball with my Tigers. That's for sure. Yeah, I might try to get back into baseball, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. But like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to get over a little cold. But you know, I do this for y'all, man. Exactly. Watching the highlights is just like watching a 3-hour game. That shit is crazy. That's crazy. He literally said that and just said, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. What? Like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? I appreciate it, Chris. Man, like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Are you stupid, bro? You're stupid, bro. You just, bro. NBA fans up 1,000, bro, because they about to flame broil him. I could tell, bro. I might be the first one talking about this. Maybe I'm not. But I can guarantee you it's going to be a couple videos. Watch what I say. And y'all come back to this video and put a comment under it like, you was right, Hendo. It's going to be a, nigga, they're about the content creators, the NBA content creators about to flame broil his ass, boy. They about to flame broil his ass. And you disrespected the players too, low key. You right, Chris. You disrespected the players too. Because what do the players always say? You have to watch the whole game. You can't just. They demean NBA fans for just watching highlights. All they do is watch highlights. They ain't watching the whole game and everything. And y'all commissioner just said the NBA is a highlight-based sport. So that's contradicting everything that the NBA players really say. And they're correct. You have to watch the whole game and analyze the whole game. No, I know that, but I'm talking about after this. Like, I saw Dreamers Pro talking about the Carmelo thing, but he the only person I really saw talking about it though. But listen, I'm gonna look this up. I expect to see more content creators talk about this. Cause if not, we got a problem. That means y'all ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Y'all either don't want to see this or y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw it and ain't trying to talk about it. So like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.